Hello, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Mabel and this is ZoyaAffairsTV. Nigeria is such a blessed country which is blessed with so many cultural and traditional delicious delicacies. This bean soup is one of them. It is so delicious, very tasty, and it is so nutritional. Let me show you how I make it. First, I start by bringing out the beans. This is honey beans. It is popularly known as oloyin beans here in Nigeria, in the markets, in the supermarket, or anywhere you want to buy the beans. But it is honey beans, and you can actually use any beans you have. I normally do use black-eyed beans for this recipe, but today I don't have that at home. What I have is these honey beans, and that is what I use. So all I did was just add it into the blender, add water, and with the pause button, I go in on and off until it peels off all the skin from the beans, and I'll go ahead to rinse it out properly until it is all well nice and clean. Now that the beans is all clean, I'll go ahead to add it into a pot of water and I'll season it with onions. Just cover it and allow it to start cooking. While that is cooking, let me show you the other ingredients which we are going to be needing for this recipe. I have the peppers here. This consists of some sweet peppers, scotch bonnet, and some onions. And I also have some meat. This is goat meat which has already been cooked and I just brought it out from the freezer. And this is cow skin pomo, which is totally optional, but to me it is not optional at all. Next, I have the dry fish. This is going to add more flavor to the dish. And of course, we are going to be needing some palm oil. And as a Yoruba babe where I be now, I always add a root to my delicacies. And this is grounded crayfish. We are going to be needing that as well. I also have some salt and I'll be adding seasoning cube to it as well. And for this recipe, I always like to use uziza vegetable. You can use ugu vegetable, you can just use any vegetable you have, or you can just keep it if you don't like to add vegetable to it. So now I go ahead to blend the peppers. I will just add it into the blender, add a little bit of water and blend it into roughly blend, not too smooth and not too roughly. So now I'll set that aside and check the beans. It has been bubbling up, that is, it is cooked. So I take it off the heat and let it cool off before I'll be able to blend it. So I just added some palm oil into a pot, allow it to heat up before I go in with the onions. I did all that off camera. I did not realize that the camera was off while I was doing all those things. So all I did was just add the peppers into the oil and the onions and combine that together before I'll go ahead to add the pomo. I want the pomo to be well cooked into the fresh peppers. So I'll cover it and allow it to start cooking while I go ahead to blend the beans into a very smooth consistency. If today is your first time here, I want to specially welcome you and thank you for stopping by to click on this video to watch it. Please, before you leave, make sure you click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. Click on the icon that says all notifications. This will enable you to get notified each time I upload a new video. And that way, you will also be receiving a whole lot of new recipes from me. Thank you. So now I open up the pot and just give that a good stir. The peppers has been cooking and the pomo is well cooked as well. So I season with some salt and I'll be adding in the seasoning cubes. Next, I go ahead to add in the locust beans and I'll be adding in the dried fish. It has already been washed, and I'll also add the meat which is already pre-cooked, and I'll give that a good stir just to combine everything together. If you know someone who knows someone that knows someone who doesn't like to eat beans when cooked, why don't you share this video to them and let them know how to make this amazing, delicious bean soup? And I bet they will love it. So now I will add in the grounded crayfish and I will just cover it so it can start cooking. This is it. After the first 10 minutes, I came to open it up and it has been wonderful. The aroma from this pot right now was so good. The aroma from the dry fish coupled with the goat meat, it was so intense. So I give everything a good stir to combine it together like this before I will go ahead to pour in the blended beans and just marinate everything together. Now I'll combine everything together like this, stir everything in to make sure it is all well nice and incorporated. Oh my goodness, this is so good. And this is another way to enjoy your bean soup. You know, not the regular gbegiri with ewedu and still the regular one, but this is a whole combination of soup on its own. Now I'll go ahead to add the vegetables to it and I'll just cover it so it can cook. Not too long because the beans is already cooked and you don't want to overcook this vegetable. So I came back after 5 minutes again and look at that. It was so good, full of flavors and aroma, so delicious, and it is very healthy and nutritional. I love this bean soup a lot, and most of the times I used to make beans puree. I don't have to turn it into a soup because you need to make this soup to be as watery as it can be. If you can make it just this consistency, it's okay like this, because the more the bean soup gets cold, the more it's going to thicken. I tasted it and it was so good. The soup is ready now and all that is left is to serve this amazing and delicious soup. Let me know in the comment section, what swallow would you enjoy this soup with? And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always engaging in my videos. Please don't forget to give this video a like and also share it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is going to be a perfect moment for you to click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. This will enable you to get notified each time I upload a new video recipe. Today I served this with pounded yam and it was so good. Thank you also so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.